What up, YouTube world? It's Coffee back again with another one, man. And this AB situation is just wild. A lot is transpiring since last time, so let's jump right into it, man. You know, I myself personally have theorized that AB did all this. I don't know exactly why, but I just found it very odd that he was tweeting and posting on the gram regarding his music, his new song when all this happened. And when he was in that car with Danny Hustle Hard, the coolest Uber, Lyft driver, whatever the hell he is ever. You know what I'm saying? The most swagged out, you know the vibes, driver ever, driver to the stars in the NFL. You know what I mean? He was talking about his Netflix show or something, but Danny Hustle Hard cut him off, you know? But anyways, AB has officially been cut now by the Buccaneers, and we're going to get into that. But first, a lot of people have been switching their tune up today regarding Antonio Brown. Everyone stopped calling him, you know, a diva and all, you know, saying he fucked up and all that. A lot of people, Kwame Brown changed up his tune. He apologized to AB. A lot of people have apologized based on this.
Side of the story on why he walked off the field on Sunday. Now, Brown said he was asked to play on an injured ankle that will require surgery, which is why he exited so abruptly. Now, in a lengthy statement released last night, which you can read in its entirety on ESPN.com, Brown said an MRI on Monday revealed the broken bone fragments and a ligament torn from the bone and cartilage loss as well. Now, here's what Brown had to say about what happened on the sidelines. Quote, "I took a seat on the sideline and my coach came up to me very upset and shouted, 'What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?' I told him it's my ankle, but he knew that. It was well documented and we had discussed it. He then ordered me to get on the field. I said, 'Coach, I can't.' He didn't call for medical attention. Instead, he shouted at me, 'You're done,' while he ran a finger across his throat. Now, Coach was telling me that if I didn't play hurt, then I was done with the Bucs." Brown also added, "I am reflecting on my reaction, but there was a trigger. The trigger was someone telling me that I'm not allowed to feel pain." Now, listen to this. Well before that statement was released on Monday, Arians was asked about Brown's injury situation.
All right, so you hear that, you know, statement Antonio Brown has given out. We know he's had some injury issues this year, but he's flat out saying they wanted him to go out there hurt. They wanted him to play hurt. He had an MRI that shows there's some serious damage. Almost sounds like he damn near needs surgery or something like that. But AB claims they didn't care that he, you know, was hurt. They wanted him to go out there hurt and even hit him with the Undertaker throat gesture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're done. That's your ass. Get the fuck up out of here. And then that's when we saw what we saw, according to Antonio Brown. And like I said, a lot of people who, you know, were saying prior to this news had been saying, man, AB, like, he did it again. This time he's done. No one's going to fuck with him, etc., etc. What's wrong with this guy? Is he high? What is he doing? You know, we're now saying, oh, man, that's messed up. They wanted you to play hurt. That ain't right. Well, let's check out what Coach Arians had to say now regarding this whole situation. As, like I said, Antonio Brown has now officially been cut.
Trainer or doctor about, obviously, we let Antonio go today. Just to clear you up on some things that happened. At no point in time during that game did he ever ask the trainer or doctor about his ankle. He never went through. That's the normal protocol. You go through protocols during games. I was never notified of it. So obviously that was the disturbing thing when we were looking for him to go back into the game. All right, we always had. He was very upset at halftime about who was getting targeted. Got that calmed down. Players took care of that. It started again on the sideline. We called for the personnel group that he had played in the entire game. He refused to go in the game. That's when I looked back and saw him basically wave off the coach. I then went back, approached him about what was going on. I ain't playing. What's going on? I ain't getting the ball. That's when I said, "You're done. Get the F out of here." And that's the end of it. And working on Carolina. That's the end of the story. And hopefully it ends today.
All right, so you hear Coach Arians. He says he's cut. That AB never asked to see the trainer, that would be the proper protocol to go about if you were hurt. Basically, he's just flat out saying Antonio Brown is lying. And that's kind of what everyone's talking about, whether it's people in the sports world or just everyone kind of sitting back looking what's going on here. Is like I just saw Keyshawn Johnson saying, I don't feel like AB would just lie. Like, comment, guys. What do you think? Would AB just make this up? Would he just lie? You know what I mean? Is he just an erratic, difficult person? I don't know, because he's also taking shots at Tom Brady now. We'll get to that in a moment. You know what I mean? A lot of people, feel, and I kind of feel personally the same way, that I don't know that Antonio Brown would have ever got another job in the NFL if it wasn't for Tom Brady, in a sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a talented guy. No one can take that away from him. But everything that happened, you know what I mean, in Pittsburgh, that BS with the Raiders, that was absolutely ludicrous. Back then, as a Bills fan, I've shared before that I was a little upset the way AB did us, but we're so blessed to never have got this BS in our locker room. But Arians basically is describing it like Antonio Brown is acting like a brat. He wouldn't go in. He claims that Antonio Brown was complaining about what receivers were being targeted. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's just so many variables and factors going on with this situation. But he's officially out of Tampa Bay, probably up out of the NFL. I don't know that we'll ever see AB in the NFL again. Maybe, I don't know. But you never say never. Hey, who knows? The USFL is about to kick off. We got to do some videos and talk about that. Shit, maybe Antonio Brown would be the first pick in the USFL or something. But jump in the comments, guys, and let me know what you think. Because I've seen some people regarding Arians' account of things saying that Arians has changed his story from before. I don't know. I don't understand it. But one thing I want to point out is that with Antonio Brown saying that he had this MRI and it shows all this damage, like I said, it almost sounds like something that needs a surgery or something of that nature. That's got to be documented, right? There's got to be reports and, different ways that this medical procedure was documented. It just, something ain't adding up here. I want to know what you think. Who do you believe? What do you think really went down? How is this story just getting so out of control? Like, that's just too much, man. Like, AB is just always wrapped up in, like, whether whoever anyone believes or not right now, Antonio Brown, one thing for certain we can say, it's just nothing ever just is like routine with this guy, ever. And me personally, prior to all these developments of him claiming to be injured and that they wanted him to go out there and be hurt, I keep saying I found it odd, the whole music thing. I don't know. But regarding Tom Brady, the man that he once lived with, he put out these tweets, and it's very bizarre. He did the old tweet and delete, and what he's claiming here is, you see, he put up this first tweet. Greg Auman captioned it saying, Antonio Brown now posting December 24th texts with trainer Alex Guerrero showing they had stopped working together, but Guerrero's text back looks like what he should say there in response. Brown tagging Brady even. So he tags Brady and he says, Tom Brady, guy AGTB12 charging me $100K, never doing the work on me. I know you even work with, how you even work with people like this. This is what I was dealing with. So he's claiming Alex Guerrero, who's a trainer that Brady's worked with for a long time. I guess he plugged AB in with this guy and AB gave him $100K. Man, like, that guy gets paid for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what keeps, is that guy's very expensive services and everything what keeps Brady, I guess, in shape, or what? That and the avocado toast or something? I don't know. But apparently he was asking for $50K back. You see it says, hey, AG, which is Alex Guerrero, if we not going to work anymore, that's fine. Let me know about the $100K I paid you. Only fair to get back half of my money. Let me know how to proceed. And then Guerrero said, good morning, AB. I appreciate you reaching out to me. I completely understand that you want to go in a different direction. Thank you for the opportunity to work together. You are a wonderful person. I hope for your continued success on and off the field. He said, you're a wonderful person. I wonder if Guerrero felt that way after these texts hit the internet, you know. Please let me know where you want me to send the balance. Big hugs, friend. And, people are looking at this like, I'm confused. What's the point of putting this up? Is he dissing Brady and Guerrero? Someone says, it's simple. AB wants to be released so he can sign with whatever team is in his ear for the playoffs. AB is no longer with the team. However, he is not yet released by the Bucs because they don't want Casey or someone grabbing him. That's an interesting point. That's what we saw AB do with the Raiders. You know what I mean? Like I said, guys, going back to the Pittsburgh situation. He wanted up out of there. My Bills tried to trade for him. He dissed our whole organization once again, our city and all that once again. Good that we never got AB. Then he goes to the Raiders. I was about to say Oakland. We know they're Las Vegas now, but the Raiders. And, a bunch of drama over helmets and shit, not showing up to practices. And in the end, man, and let's point this out as well. The way he's leaking these private texts, this private conversation, he did that with a phone call with Gruden. Like, he talked with Gruden back then and act like everything was being smoothed out. He edited into a YouTube video and ran around his backyard like I'm free when they cut him. It was a very bizarre situation. I don't know, man. I'm not a judgmental person, obviously. I've shared with y'all that I'm not perfect. We all go through our struggles in life, mental situations and stuff like that. Life can take a toll on one, but AB is just, I don't know, man. He really does need help, and I'm saying that in a respectful manner. He's just very erratic. Is it just mental health stuff? Is it CTE? Is there drugs involved? Like, what's the deal? I don't know, but this whole thing has turned into a full-blown 3-ring circus, just like all those other situations I just talked about. Pittsburgh, New England, the Raiders. It's wild, So hit the comments. Let me know what you think about all this. Who do you think, do you believe someone is indeed lying? What are your thoughts on this all across the board? Let's bust it down and speak on it in them comments. New viewers, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. It's coffee, and I'm gone, y'all. Peace.